Hello. How are you doing today? I want to ask a question. Are you sick and tired of broken relationships, toxic relationships? Well, my name is Rachel White, and I want to talk to you a little bit about relationships. Uh, Basically, I want to talk about a happy relationship. How do we come about that, or how is it cultivated? Because there's so many relationships that have um toxicity going on, bombarding the unit, the family unit, brothers, sisters, husband, wife, children, siblings, uh, young and old, living together, not together, whatever. And there's just too many relationships where people aren't getting along with the people who they really care about, who they really love. And there's too many unresolved issues such as anger, resentment, unforgiveness, lack of trust, and communication without connecting, without understanding one another. Um, you know, um, Toxic relationships consist of toxic mindsets. And there's good news. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope for you. It's hope for your marriage. There's hope for your uh, family. It's hope for co-workers. Um, there is hope. And I like to introduce what I call the connection effect. And it's a series of masterminds or workshops or just presentations that I would like to present. Um, you know, uh, your mission, if you choose to accept, is to spend 4 to 6 weeks with me, and we will increase your awareness of the effects of toxic emotions versus healthy emotions, thereby understanding that you may not can choose um, your feelings or control your feelings at the moment, but you can choose a healthy action. Maybe, seal your lips, take a walk until things calm down, and then you want to utilize some of the things and techniques and skills that you could cultivate to properly express yourself at the right time and the right place. Um, because if you can learn a skill to make a living, to bring in the money, to feed your family, to clothe your family, and put a roof over their head, why can't you learn a skill, cultivate a skill um, that will keep you together as a unit, whether it's a relationship one on one or brothers and sisters, even adult brothers and sisters, or cousins, or just family? You could cultivate this skill so you can connect with one another because you're connecting in your hearts, but you want to be able to connect um, physically also, and through word, because silence isn't Well, let me put it this way: distance isn't what keeps people apart, it's silence. And if people feel they can't get along, or they'll trigger, or it's always commotion because there's toxicity there, then they're going to be silent. And that's going to separate you. And in your heart, you love one another and care about one another. So I propose to you today that I'm starting a new um, program called the connection effect. Um, Everyone communicates, but few connect. And I'm going to be discussing just a lot of things to deal with relationship, far as communication and understanding, emotional intelligence. And it's all going to start out with self awareness, because until you know you, um, it's going to be difficult for you to really engage with people on a higher level, because sometimes we don't see ourselves accurately. We can see everything about everyone else that we really know, and and sometimes we just don't accurately see ourselves. So, um, my name is Rachel White, and I just want to introduce myself. And if you would like to sign up for my newsletter, um, you can do that by emailing me at rachel.white at rachelleewhite.com, or you can go to my website and just leave a message that you would like uh, to sign up for the email list for my monthly newsletter. And I'm going to probably be doing a week, at least a week, here on YouTube. So I know it's been short and brief, but are you sick and tired of toxic relationships? You know, um, you're tired of not being able to come together with the people you really care about, from your tribe, your relatives, your loved ones. It's time to come together, you know. It's time to come together, but we sometimes have to be taught or retaught or reminded, but it can be done. We have to learn to be kind to one another and attentive and listen and understand, and let the other person reflect back to us, and we do vice versa. But we have to do it assertively, and we definitely can't get it done passively, and we definitely aren't going to get anywhere aggressively. So nothing that you don't already know, but if you're having difficulty in your relationships, it could be something as small as, maybe they're not listening to you, but maybe, you know, you could find a way to connect with them, and then um, maybe you'll soften them up and they'll be able to know, or maybe you can get them to listen to our show. And I will be having uh, Q&As in the future. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. So if you find this is something you may be interested in, I hope to see you again. Thank you for tuning in. And Rachel White, thank you. And that's at rachelleewhite.com. Thank you.